Hi guys, and welcome to the State of Crypto, your one-stop source for all crypto-related news. I am your host Martin, and this is episode 106. Santander confirms USD to Mexican pesos corridor. PayPal invests in TRM, and Binance knocked off the Crypto Compares top 10 list. Now, guys, if you're catching this stream live, welcome. And if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave a comment below. We really want to know what you are thinking. Now, I'm going to keep up to date with the latest scripture-related news. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and that bell so you're notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with us once the stream is done, you can join us on the Discord. The link is in the description, and so is the link to all the articles that we cover in this amazing stream. Now, I want to say happy Wednesday, guys. I hope you're having a great day. Market did kind of bounce and then undid what it did today. But again, we kind of talked about potential price action to the downside yesterday. Again, with some of the coins not feeling very bullish. Finding some bearish signs actually to even complement that, let's say. And of course, we ended up moving to the downside a little bit, then recover a little bit. So right now, we'll talk about what the market is doing. Today, we'll cover some of the news articles that we were missing yesterday. Now we'll switch over to that screen where we usually do everything on the show, which is this one that you guys know. And I'm not sure if you like it, but that's the one that at least you know. So we'll get on with the news, right? So what is happening in the crypto sphere, right? We do have articles, like I said, from yesterday, some from today. Yesterday we did not get to cover all the news. I just went through some of the titles, so you'll probably see the ones that are kind of like a preview title. But again, as we'll go along, right? And it's that's not good. Something happened there. Can you see that there? Yes, you can. I am a little behind here on the stream. Sorry guys, I'm trying to catch up with myself on my screen so that I can see what you guys are seeing. Anyways, PayPal has joined a $4.2 million funding round for crypto compliance and risk management platform TRM Labs. PayPal Ventures was joined by Initialized Capital, Blockchain Capital, and Y Combinator as investors, bringing a total raise in TRM seed round to $5.9 million. Now, the startup aims to help financial institutions embrace the opportunities associated with cryptocurrencies by mitigating risk. It integrates with more than a dozen blockchains and analyzes billions of virtual assets transactions to detect signs of fraud and financial crime like money laundering in real time. Now, TRM says it has already delivered its technology to banks, brokerages, and exchanges across the US, Latin America, Asia, and Europe. Esteban Castaño, the CEO of TRM Labs, said, at TRM, we are fueled by a fundamental belief that cryptocurrency and blockchain can democratize access to financial services and empower billions of people. Now, by building solutions to prevent cryptocurrency fraud and financial crime, we enable this vision and build a safer financial system for billions of people. Now, is it good? Yeah, man, of course. Any kind of technology that is for blockchain that helps reduce the risk of illicit activities and money laundering and everything that has people worried, right? Regulators and everyone else worried. It's good because, again, if there's technology that can solve that, or at least help to detect it and then mitigate it, it's good because then the regulators are probably going to be a little bit easier on the regulations, because there's also technology that is helping with anti-money laundering and all these other things that we're trying to avoid in the crypto space, right? So again, it's good. The fact that PayPal is getting involved, whatever, you know. PayPal, let's say PayPal, I'm not really 100% happy with. They did take payment away from a website that we discussed. They did it for, like, I'm not sure if it was moral reasons. But again, let's say that they work sort of like a monopoly. Also, PayPal, if you have a really weird policy, right? Like if you're a user, right, and you send someone else money and then you put a claim, they'll like return the money automatically. They'll refund you like no questions asked, and then the seller or the person that received that money is left with, like, you know, transaction fees that he has to pay. Funds get taken away from him, and you know, like, you don't even get like a proper, let's say, area where you can complain about this, right? So again, I'm not 100% happy with the way PayPal is working. Instead of mediating, they're just siding with one of the parties, and then that's it, man. They really sometimes don't really care for what the argument of the other side, right? So again, yeah, a lot of frauds are committed on PayPal. So again, you know, whatever, man. I'm not 100% happy with that platform. Although I do gotta admit, some of my tips go to PayPal. The other ones, I'm not sure yet. I haven't enabled the crypto part of that, but again, you know, whatever. Right now, it's the only thing I have. So, anyways, on to the next article. It's kind of related. This is an article from yesterday. It's Bitcoin. It says that the porn industry has long been known to herald the technology direction it could be about to lead the way in Bitcoin and crypto. Now, we also say that in the 70s, the adult entertainment industry helped VHS to victor over Betamax in the video format wars, and long before YouTube and Netflix brought in out-of-playing videos, they were typical of Pornhub and similar adult sites. Now, Pornhub last week revealed online payments. Processor PayPal will no longer support payments for the adult site. Thousands of porn stars could turn into Bitcoin and cryptos to get paid. Now, like I said, this article from yesterday, I didn't get a chance to cover it. Pornhub said that it was devastated by PayPal's decision to stop payouts to over 100,000 performers who rely on them for their livelihoods. Now, Pornhub has already begun experimenting with cryptos, with the site accepting the digital token Verge in April last year, and then adding Bitcoin rivals Tron and Horizon. Pornhub currently only pays out to performers in Verge. Now, Verge sounds very similar to a slang word for dick in Spanish. So when you say that performers get paid in Verge, you're kind of like saying that performers get paid in dick. So anyways, I just think it's funny because it's like a porn website. So anyways, we are evaluating adding other crypto payout options. Corey Prince, a vice president at Pornhub, told Bitcoin and cryptocurrency industry news outlet CoinDesk, following the PayPal ban. Now, is it good? Is it bad? Like, to me, it doesn't really matter so long as crypto gains adoption right now. Unless you really have a moral dilemma that crypto can get used in that industry, then yeah, you probably are not pro that. But again, if it drives adoption right now, that's all that we want right now. We want the crypto space to grow, right? We want this to keep on developing so that more people gain acceptance and usage of this. And again, if this is a driver for that to happen, right now, I would say it's a welcome driver. Again, your opinion may vary, and that's fine. Moving on to the next article. Singapore's central bank plans to bring Bitcoin and other similar cryptocurrencies features traded on approved exchanges under regulation in response to in response to interest from international institutional investors. They said that on Wednesday, so today. And market watchdogs worldwide have been debating whether and how they should regulate the crypto industry. Many have focused their attention initially on investors' protection issues, like given concerns about market manipulation and cryptocurrency volatility. In a consultation document, the Monetary Authority of Singapore said that it has seen interest from institutional investors in trading payment tokens like Bitcoin and Ethereum, who have a need for a regulated product to gain and hedge their exposure to the payment tokens. Now, the consultation will close on December 20th. Once the consultation is done, we'll figure out like where this is going to go, and we'll keep on reporting on that. Now, is it important? Yes, there's going to be more. Potentially, there will be more futures that are regulated by another country. Again, more adoption, more institutional investors coming in. Right, they're stating that they have that interest from the institutional investors. So again, I don't believe they're lying when they say that. So for them, someone is probably pressuring them for this to become legal instruments. So yeah, it might drive also adoption, right? Again, anything that drives adoption into crypto is pretty good for the crypto space. On Ethereum, I like this one. Gods Unchained is an Ethereum blockchain-based card game, and it's basically a competitor to Hearthstone that rose to prominence after a recent PR stunt. I don't believe it's a PR stunt. I'll go into that in a second. Anyways, the game has skyrocketed in popularity in the past few weeks, and it's already breaking records. Back in mid-October, Blitzchung, a competitive Hearthstone player, had $10,000 in prize money revoked after Blizzard banned him from playing competitive Hearthstone following an interview where he demonstrated support for Hong Kong's pro-democracy protesters. Now, Gods Unchained capitalized on this by offering to reimburse Blitzchung the lost winnings and offered to allow him to compete in the upcoming Gods Unchained tournament. Following this, a burst of interest helped Gods Unchained sell out its Genesis. Its Genesis card allocation, which in turn is helping Ethereum break new records. Now, you might ask, what records are they breaking? And we'll get those into a second. Now, according to cryptocurrency analytics platform Coinmetrics, the number of Ethereum ERC-721 NFT transactions has skyrocketed in the past week and recently hit more than 3.7 million ERC-721 transfers in a single day. As it turns out, this number is more than the quadruple the previous all-time high, which was 846,000 transfers, which was hit earlier in November, all thanks to Gods Unchained Genesis card activation. Now, why do I not believe this is a PR stunt? You could say it is, but I think they're doing justice, right? Blizzard, what they did was not right. I mean, banning a player and taking his winnings just because he demonstrated free speech, and he said he was okay with the with the protesters in Hong Kong, you know. Don't give them the right to ban him, right? I do believe that Blizzard did not show backbone on this. They should have really just stayed there and said, man, look, this is happening. This is not our position. That's what the players say. We cannot control what the players say. They have freedom of speech, you know. But again, maybe they have a big market in China and they're afraid of China banning them, you know, like China took advertisement from the NFL, sorry, not the NFL, but the NBA, back when the NBA also demonstrated support for the protesters. Now, I mean, whatever, man. Blizzard acted wrong on this. And I used to play Blizzard games, and right now I'm a little bit conflicted to believe that a company can basically act in that way, right? Banning or censoring a player and taking his winnings just because he sided with a protester. you know, whatever. That is so weak, man. I believe this game, Gods Unchained or whatever it is, demonstrated like a real support for the player, right? I don't believe they were doing it just to get more players in. But again, yeah, it's a similar game, whatever. But I think they're doing justice to that player. They're giving him back the money. They're letting him participate in the tournaments because he got banned from Blizzard, man. Anyways, I do believe what they did was really harsh. And again, I'm happy that at least this player now found a new home to play and keep on earning money, right? That's it. So, Blizzard, shame on you for censoring people. Anyways, also from yesterday, XRP offers strong tech than Ethereum. Coinfield CEO. We kind of talked about that tweet. Now, Coinfield's top project, Sologenic, aims to merge traditional financial markets and crypto on XRP Ledger to create massive combined volume and to steer adoption in the crypto space. Now, the project has garnered significant traction among the XRP community. As part of its expansion plans, the platform also plans to create a platform to invest, trade, and provide on-demand tokenization of ETFs and fiats. It has also announced its plans to unveil stock trading on top of the XRP Ledger. Now, the tokenized asset on its platform will be tradable on the decentralized exchange only against XRP, apart from Sologenic's native token Solo, and this is likely to bring a huge volume of trading for XRP, also helping accelerate crypto adoption. According to the CEO of Coinfield, Bob Raz, who believes that XRP is better than most cryptos. In a recent interview, Raz actually stated some people are probably not going to love that, but XRP offers much better and stronger technology than Ethereum does. It's not mean that I'm against it, you know, I'm not against it. I have a personal investment in that, you know, so it's a great technology in coin, but XRP, in our opinion, offers better technology, and that's why we're selected XRP. Now, we kind of talked about this yesterday on the tweet, but I do believe that, again, adoption and use is what's going to drive the market. We've talked about that before. I put it in a couple of tweets already. You guys have probably seen those. Again, Ripple getting adoption and usage is what's going to keep it strong and is what's going to keep it going. So again, if this gets developed on top of the XRP Ledger, points to Coinfield, and I hope that they do get this project going in the right way. Anyways, Santander chairman confirms US dollar to Mexican pesos corridor, which launched fast and competitive service announcement next week, right? We're going to wait for them to see what they will actually announce, which is what technology they're going to use. Anyways, Santander chairman Ana Botín clearly states that Santander will be deploying a fast and competitive remittance service in the US and Mexico corridor, and it will be officially announced next week. Like I said, later in the same interview, she mentions Ripple and their work they're doing with OnePayFX, which is currently powered by Xcurrent, right? And we know that Xcurrent has that integration with the ODL where they can just switch it. So if Santander chooses to do so, they can do it. Now, a user on call XRP Steve, and actually he's also credited here. They say XRP Steve, right? Brought this out, saying Ana Botín announcing business that Santander launching a remittances product between US and Mexico as RippleNet. Asked RippleNet customers, is it just a coincidence that it's just Mexico? And my answer to that was no. Mexico's a large market for Santander. They're one of the top 5 banks actually here. They're ranked number 2 in some aspects, and then third in credit cards, but in business loans and I think mortgages, they rank number 2. And Mexico is the second largest market after Spain for growth. Look at the reports. Them launching the remittance corridor in Mexico is not coincidence, it's common sense. So again, a lot of remittances go from the US to the UK. If they're in Europe, you still work in euros. So again, there's no point in having a remittance service within Europe because all it is transferring euros from one account to the other one. You really don't have to go through an exchange for that to happen. So launching a corridor would be most common on their second largest market, which is US and Mexico, right? Well, not so much US, but Mexico is their second largest market. So again, lots of money flowing from the US to Mexico. They are working with a third party in the US. But anyways, I went on to actually add also some pictures regarding this. The first one I'll show is for Spain, right? Spain, this is vinculated clients and digital clients, right? So they have 42% here. and 15% here, right? And you look at Mexico in a second. This is Mexico, 24 vinculated clients and 52 digital clients. Then Chile, look, 3 and 5. The other one, UK and Brazil, 5 and 10, 14 and 34. And then the first one I posted was Argentina and the US, 20 and 30, 8 and 5, right? So again, after Mexico, you might say they might probably go to Argentina if they do have remittances there, and if not, again, in the US, I think they're integrated with the bank, right? They're not which bank. Anyways, they're doing it like with a broker, I guess, brokerage bank. Anyways, again, Santander's growth is more in after Spain is more in Mexico. So again, a lot of that adoption is coming from there, and it just makes sense that they will develop there, right? That's what my answer was there. Not sure if I think some people like it. So again, it's kind of cool. So again, that's it, right? On to the next one. We actually have news for Litecoin, man, after like a dry spell of news. They're not the best news, but at least there's some news, right? So Litecoin creator Charlie Lee responds to Mimblewimble privacy vulnerability. Now, I think this was from yesterday. Dragonfly Capital has published a report drawing attention to a security flaw in Mimblewimble's privacy model. According to Bugatti, the attack traces 96% of all sender and recipient addresses in real time. Privacy, however, is a complicated issue, especially when it comes to cryptos. Now, the timing could be worse. Green, which is an implementation of the Mimblewimble protocol, in recent days received an anonymous donation of 50 Bitcoin from an early Bitcoin Coinbase to its general fund. That may have placed a target on the project's back, and while the contents of the report are troubling, the author calls it a new attack. While the truth, it's something that the Green development team and Litecoin creator Charlie Lee have known about. Not only that, but Lee seems to offer a working solution. He actually has a tweet here saying this limitation of Mimblewimble protocol is well known. Mimblewimble is basically confidential transactions with scaling benefits and slight unlinkability. To get that much better privacy, you can still use coin join before broadcasting, and CJ works really well with Mimblewimble due to CT and aggregation. Again, not 100% on Litecoin, man. And when things like this happen and they seem like they already knew about it and they still launch a product with that defect, it just makes me think that these guys are shady sometimes, you know? I mean, I am pro crypto. I like all cryptos. But again, you know, Charlie Lee selling at the top. Litecoin Foundation having no money, going broke, whatever. I'm not sure if that news is real or not. We kind of talked about it. There's some conflicting reports. So again, it is speculated that the Litecoin Foundation is going broke. And now you find that the thing that they were launching, that's their Hail Mary, which could potentially get them banned from some exchanges, is actually having problems, right? So again, it's probably not the best for Litecoin right now. Again, you know, I don't want to be party people around this, but again, you know, it's kind of like, yeah, I'm not really there with Litecoin, guys. I'm sorry, I do analyze it just like everyone else. I do look for news just like any other crypto that I do. But again, you know, it not being there, it just really does nothing for me right now. On to the next one. Where is Litecoin accepted as a payment method? This article sounded really promising when you look at it, right? Where is it accepted as a payment method? And you go look here, they don't say much. Just talk about the trading volume, where to buy it, where to spend it, and they put this like weird map with like red dots. It doesn't really tell you where, man. It just says that at the time of writing, thousands of businesses worldwide accept Litecoin as a payment method through various payment providers. Whatever, man. Which ones? I want to know. They do talk about dolphins, and that's about it. But again, look at this. They just put this like red. That's where it's accepted. Okay, well, what store can I use Litecoin on? I want to know. Again, I'm not pro Litecoin right now. I'm also not against it. I don't hold any Litecoin, but to me, this is just like whatever, man. The article is like poor. It's lacking content. At least I would have expected to see names of some major stores that we're talking about, like where you can buy it. And this article is from Coin Ribbon. Right, this is the website where it comes from. And Yahoo's bringing it from. So again, not the best article out there. I just want to show you, just tell you guys that this BS is I don't like, man. Hey, how's it going, Benny? Good, man. I'm just like ripping anyone to this website because again, it's a clickbait title, and I was expecting to see like places that were accepting it. So at least you can see, man, it's accepted. Like, I don't know, Walmart, you know, I'm not sure if they accept it or not, but at least having a store name of a major store or whatever it's being accepted at, it would be amazing. But they don't even have that. So again, it's just shameful that they're doing it this way, right? Again, like I said, not 100% with that. On to the next article. It's for Binance. This one is from yesterday again. Following the successful testnet Heisenberg upgrade, Binance Chain validators have now agreed on a scheduled hard fork upgrade at block height 51,467,800. According to official blog posts from the Binance Chain mainnet, Heisenberg upgrade will be activated on November 28th at 5 a.m. UTC, following which the validators, as well as the full node runners, will be expected to switch their software version to version 0.6.3 by November 28th. However, no action will be necessary for Binance token holders or Binance DEX users, which is pretty good. You don't have to do anything unless you're a node or a validator. Anyways, after the upgrade is activated, logic changes will occur at said block height, i.e. the blockchain will be able to handle a series of new business logic. Is it good? Yeah, they're doing something to upgrade the system and have a better running network. Yeah, I guess it's good, right? Again, I'm not too tech savvy to actually go too much into detail about this, like what precisely they're aiming to do. But again, I do believe it's good that they're coming up with upgrades to their network. At least it keeps it current and up and running, and they're probably fixing some bugs that they found. So again, that's it. Anyways, Q3 benchmark report by this one. This one's from today. Sorry, yesterday. A Q3 benchmark report by blockchain market analytics company Crypto Compare has seen Binance squeezed out of its top 10 position. Yay! We know that Binance is one of the top exchanges in the world. However, this is just by ranking, not by like their actual volume that they move. So these guys are like a Fitch, like S&P 500 ratings, Moody's, you know, whatever. Anyways, in Crypto's Compare previous report released in June, Binance occupied the 8th position among the world's leading crypto exchanges, ranked by a slew of qualitative and quantitative measures, but it has now fallen to the position 12 on the list. Now, Charles Hayter, Haytr, not like the other kind of Hayter. Anyways, co-founder of CEO of Crypto Compare, told Crypto News site the blog that the slip is due to Binance being hacked in May when around 40 million was stolen. My question is this. They came out with a rating in June. If the exchange was hacked and everyone knew about it, why not knock them down some pegs back in June? Why wait until November to knock them down? Sometimes the rating companies were corrupted because they have personal interests, right? And you know, they could have pulled a Binance on Binance, right, and asked them for some money to keep their ranking, and Binance said no, so they knocked him down a couple pegs. And probably because he's not a well-known ranking company like a Moody's, Fitch, or S&P Ratings, they probably didn't really care much to pay for that. Again, it's weird that they waited so long for the drop, right? Anyways, the ranking released on Tuesday combines qualitative standards like how exchanges have handled due diligence, as well as legal and regulatory matters, and quantitative data-driven metrics such as investment information. Crypto Compare then assigns the exchanges that it analyzes a rank score between 1 and 100. Gemini, Itbit, and Coinbase occupy the top 3 spots respectively, receiving AA grades. Others in the top 10 are all A grades, include Kraken, Bitstamp, Liquid, OKEX, Poloniex, Bitflyer, and Bitfinex. Now, Binance is also ranked A, right? So again, you know, stuff like I said, it's not right. I don't believe, I'm not sure if they're biased or not with the ranking. They're knocking them down pegs on the hack. But also Binance responded for that money and gave it back to the users. So again, it's probably one of the better exchanges. A lot of other exchanges have gotten hacked, were not protected, and the users got screwed. But not with Binance. Binance paid it back. So again, why knock them if they at least have a safety net for when something like that happens? You know, it's just, for me, this is a shady article. So again, I'm not sure who Crypto Compare is. I'm not sure who audits them or what else they have. Anyways, Anonymous, how's it going, brother? I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for being here, man. Speaking of CryptoEX, why are more and more YouTubers promoting Bybit? Could there be an illegal aspect in regards to being viewed of the promotion of securities by certain countries? Proceed with caution, I guess. I'm not sure, man. I've never used Bybit. I'm not sure. Maybe. I never used Bybit. I know there's this guy, Data Dash or some other dude that promotes it a lot. Sometimes they have personal interest, right? Maybe if you are a YouTuber and you have a certain following, this exchange will give you, I don't know, money or endorsement or like something for you to endorse them, right? So again, maybe you get trading credits, you get like referrals, right? So if you go there and you say that you came from this channel, the YouTuber might get some money, and they probably got a good referral program going on. I'm not sure why YouTubers are going to Bybit. I never used it. I actually never looked at it, to be honest. I don't even know what it does. I'm not sure if it's just a regular exchange or if it's actually something else, man. But again, like I said, there's probably sometimes, they could be paying the YouTubers to mention them, right? Like advertisement. They could be getting something else in return, like the YouTuber, right? Like I said, referrals. So again, I'm not sure, man. Could there be an illegal aspect in regards to being viewed of the promotion of securities? Again, I'm not sure if it has an illegal aspect to it or not. I never used it, man. I actually never looked at it. So again, not 100% sure on that exchange, I guess, or futures platform or securities platform. I'm not sure what it is, bro. So I can tell you that I never looked at it. So yeah, sorry about that, man. I wish I could have given you more information, but I do know that some people do take, like if an exchange came to me and said, look, I'll pay you that much to promote it, I would probably say, look, I'm getting paid to promote this, but this exchange, whatever, I used it and blah, 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 in my opinion, honest opinion. But at least I'll be upfront that they approached me and gave me money for it, right? I'm not sure if YouTubers are getting paid for this or not. I'm not sure if they're getting money of their referrals. Again, I don't know why more YouTubers are using Bybit. I'm not sure if they have good rates. Again, if the platform's great, I don't know, man. Anyways, I hope that answers the question. At least to my limited knowledge on Bybit. Anyways, according to the announcement, deposits are now enabled and trading for nano US dollars will begin on November the 21st at 9 p.m. Eastern. Withdrawals will become available when trading starts the following day, I guess. Now, Binance US added Nano as its 26th crypto, right? Is it good? If you like Nano, yes. Really? I never used Nano. I don't really care much for it. So, again, I'm not sure if Nano is going to be a good coin to have or not. On the next article, Changpeng, here's what I like. Changpeng told Mickey, which is his website, Mickey, not in Patterson, during an interview in Singapore this week that the company is actively looking to establish an Australian branch of the exchange. Now, while Binance Lite already operates in Australia, it is not really an exchange, rather a limited service that allows customers to buy a selection of coins at retail outlets with cash. Now, Changpeng said, we're looking at different options to turn on Binance. To turn on Binance Australia. It might not be this year, hopefully, early next year, sometime we will turn it on. I think, and then he also went on to say, I think you live in a country where a prime minister is a really cool dude. Now, Binance, again, I'm not sure if it's good that they're diluting themselves so much with so many exchanges. Again, it's probably not going to be best. Again, if each country has their own regulations for exchanges, they will have to do that. But what makes Binance such a powerhouse is is that you had all these people going onto that exchange to do their trading, and that was the best thing that you could do, right? Because there's a lot of liquidity in the exchange. You can get into positions and out of positions quickly, which is usually what you want to do when you're trading. So again, not 100% happy that that's happening. So that's it for the news segment, guys. If you've been with us, you know we usually do news and analysis. We shifted things a little bit. Now we do the news first, and then we just jump into the whole analysis. That way, if you want to just watch the news, you can watch the first part. If you just want to watch the analysis, you can jump to this point and then start looking at the analysis. Anyways, let's get on to the analysis section of the stream. So if you just want to look at the analysis, welcome to the technical section of the stream. We'll look at what's going on. Yesterday, market dominance, money flying out of the cryptosphere. There we go, man. I was getting tongue twisted there for a second. Anyways, yesterday, money flying out of the cryptosphere. 0.62% down from an opening of $214.68 billion, closing at $213.32 billion. A $1.33 billion move to the downside. Right now, sitting more or less neutral at 0.01% positive. 213.342 billion, right? So again, not moved much since yesterday. Very little. The move, it's a $144 million move. Again, not the best when money's flowing out of the cryptosphere. Why is it flowing out of the cryptosphere? Well, money's flowing out into the stocks, right? The S&P has been doing great. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, everything's well on my end. It was, let's say, a bit hectic last week. I was alone with my kid for a bit, so my wife had to travel. She had a family thing that she had to go take care of, and she's arrived yesterday. So again, I'm a little bit better right now because usually when I was with my kid, he used to come and knock on my door every couple minutes. And right now, I'm not getting interrupted, so it's good. But also, it was really cool to spend a lot of time with my kid. I really liked it. Anyways, on to this. Like I said, is it good? Is it bad? Yeah, it's not good because money's flowing out into like stocks right now. Because the stock market is still hitting all-time highs. The S&P, I think, was hitting all-time highs. So again, yeah, man, that's why money's flowing out of the cryptosphere, you know? Not because like the market's crashing or anything else. It's because investors are putting the money where they believe they're going to get the best results. But again, people that are probably flowing out of this into the stock market just to catch those tails are probably just going to FOMO in, and then they're probably going to get wrecked when it crashes, if it crashes. So again, let's say that maybe many people are going to come back into crypto at some point in time, and this money is just going to flow back in, right? When the stock market starts to go down a little bit, maybe the money will come back in, and we'll see a return to like these levels, right? Again, the 240s or so. Anyways, like I said, sitting at 213.25 billion right now. Let's go look at, what else are we looking at right now? Bitcoin dominance. We'll look at the Bitcoin for a second. There we go. Let's try and get the playlist going. There we go. Bitcoin dominance. What is happening? Well, rising yesterday, 0.22%. From an opening of 68.41, closing at 68.54. Right now, going down a little bit, 0.04%. Again, sitting at 68.51% of market cap. Is it good, is it bad? It really depends on your outlook for Bitcoin. Right now, yesterday it rejected the 20 MA. Right now, it seems to be also rejecting the 20 MA. So again, still in a downtrend. That's what I can tell you, right? So for me, it's good. I want crypto to be more equalized and for it to be a better share of the pie. That way, everyone is better off, and the ecosystem is much healthier for all cryptos, not just Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is sitting at $8,083.56. Right now, moving up 0.01% today. Yesterday saw a small move to the downside of 0.50%. Again, kind of getting tired of that, right? We're sort of like run out. We created some sort of hidden. We're still making negative momentum again. I'll just take it here. Here. We created some sort of hidden bullish divergence. It should be price continuation. But again, we don't have really an uptrend to continue. We're more within a downsloping trend, in a more minor downsloping trend. So, yeah, I'm not sure where this continuation is going to take us, and that's probably why this hidden bullish divergence is not playing out strong. We have had it since here, right? Actually, even since here. And we just kept on dragging it because we kept on making more negative momentum. So again, sitting low on the RSI at 35.79, sold right on the RSI, and that negative momentum is kind of neutralizing. Again, not the best position for Bitcoin. You really want to be above the 9,000 levels. Right now, if we still move to the downside, targets bottom part from the minor downside channel. If we break that 7,531, and if we break that, man, you'll probably see prices all the way down. We'll probably have some resistance around the support around this area, right? 7,300. But if not, we'll probably see prices around like the 6,000s, maybe 7,000s. So again, the move to the downside might not be the best for Bitcoin. Again, if we bounce, move to the downside, we'll hit you at that top of the major downside channel. Then probably the mid part of the minor downside channel. Then the top part of the minor downside channel, which right now is confluent with the 20 MA. Again, something I haven't looked at in a while. We're gonna still be below it, but that's 200 MA right now. Or is that 200 MA? That 200 MA is sitting around, let's see, where is this? There we go. 9,376. Again, that 200 MA is very high above right now. And like I told you, my position on this market, being below 200 MA, I am a little bit bearish on Bitcoin and generally crypto because Bitcoin does tend to play the tune for the market to move. Some small alts may gain some small gains, etc. But again, not all of them play well, right? So let's go into a shorter term. Again, this from the 1 hour. It's still coming up in the 4 hour again. Shit. So on the 4 hour, right? We're kind of decreasing, right? Lower on that negative momentum, right? Decreasing that negative momentum, making more higher lows. So again, not really divergence going on here. Low, lower low, more negative momentum. Nothing here that we can call out. Right now, we're high, lower high. Nothing on bullish or bearish divergence right now. So again, sitting below 20 MA with contraction starting to happen, man. Sitting sold at 29.95 on the RSI. So again, low on that RSI in 4 hours. Probably gonna try to reset this. Let's go into the 1 hour and see what's going on. Because in the 1 hour, it's where most of the stuff has been happening lately for Bitcoin. Again, we had this divergence. We called it bullish. Price action to the upside. We were calling it out here. We said to keep on tracking it while we were off the air. Actually, we called it here. It was like 9 p.m. So again, if you were following the stream, you know that I said to trace it to the next red bar. It happened on the next island. We created that divergence. We saw that small pump. Yesterday, we were saying that this was bearish. Not very bullish because we were still going down. Chatter 6K range has been recently emerging with many over the social media platforms. Likelihood of this in regards via MITA. Oh, man, see, I don't do price predictions, man. I will tell you the movement that I would expect to see. It is not without, it's not outside of the realm of possibilities. I'll show you in another chart right now. Let me finish the 1 hour and I'll go into that. So I said price action to the upside, right? Back here when it was happening. Then we got here, and I'll really go into detail on that one. Right now, we're sitting here yesterday's stream, and I really just missed calling it because yesterday I was rushing through the stream. I had to get to the airport. But we would have been doing, if you wanted to go in the shorter scale, we would have gone from a low to a lower low, and from a positive momentum to a more positive momentum area, right? Creating hidden bullish divergence, and then, even then, we would have gone from here to a slightly higher high, and then from here to a higher, to a lower low, creating bearish divergence. Price action to the downside, we got that to play out. Then we try to make another high, which right now would seem to be confluent with the same top that we have here, right? So we would just be going sideways, right? And then diverging still from this island. It's still all one island here. So again, diverging there, creating, again, bearish divergence still. Price action to the downside, still playing out. So again, let's wait and see how this keeps on developing for Bitcoin. Right now, there's nothing bullish that we can point out, and that divergence that we played out was medium, class B or type 2. bearish divergence, right? Potentially seeing us play to the downside. Again, we have not been bear bullish with Bitcoin. Even this bullish divergence that we had it on 2 of the oscillators, it's not playing out because guess what? This divergence, right? We had it on the RSI, right here from here to here. This one we didn't have because we're still going higher, and here we also don't have it on the RSI. So again, we had bullish divergence that should have played strong. It didn't play strong. Again, Bitcoin being bearish. And right now what we're seeing is a tightening of sorts on the range. I'll get rid of this quickly because it's going to get too cluttered for you to see. But like if we ignore that peak, we're kind of be doing something like this, right? Like this. We're to ignore this, right? Almost an upsloping triangle of sorts. I'm ignoring this on FOMO. If you wanted to use it, then I would probably anchor from here and take it straight, probably. Yeah, if I take it straight, we would have hit that. And we would also be making a symmetrical triangle. So from this top to this top, we'll be going the same. And here going up. Again, we'll kind of be moving in a upsloping triangle. Again, let's wait and see how this keeps on developing. This, if we keep on bouncing around this area, we'll probably move to the upside. Right? We're in the bottom part of the channel. So again, short term, I would say from this divergence that is developing, this bullish, bearish divergence, sorry, I would expect price action to the downside. Again, market not being very bullish right now, and the sign we just have this, and it's really not playing out that strong. So we might be finding sort of a plateau where we just kind of like move sideways a little bit. Maybe we climb this structure that I just traded. If it is to be valid, we're probably gonna hit the bottom again and then try to ride it to the top, or try to ride it to the top and then come back and hit the bottom. You know, we need more confirmation points within this triangle for it to be valid. But again, it could potentially be a valid structure that we just traded. I just want to get more touch points there. So for me, you're on the RSI, you're going with the market. On the MACD, you're creating that divergence, right? That I was talking about. Seeing some price action downside. We called it out on Ripple. I just didn't call it out on Bitcoin yesterday. So let's go on to Ethereum. I also didn't call that divergence. It was there. On Ripple, I checked the stream and I did call it. I watched yesterday's stream again to make sure that I did call it, because I remember calling it out on Ripple and saying that price action is going to go to the downside. Be careful, guys. Anyways, Ethereum dominant. Oh, sorry. No, never mind. Not Ethereum. Bitcoin. Sorry, bro. I'm going back to the question that you have, and I'm going to look at the other chart that I have, which is this one. See, we kind of have this fallen wedge that I traced, which now it would most likely seem like it's just a down-sloping channel, right? Not quite a wedge. Again, just anchoring to this point right here, because we're not really getting a falling wedges usually break to the upside, right? Right now, I'm re-anchoring the points to include this data, because we're also not moving to the downside with strength, which will be what we were expecting, right? But look, there's some sort of indecision going on with the price of Bitcoin, right? We're within the structure, the triangle. We broke it to the downside, right? We should have hit a measure move from the high to the low. That measure would have put us at least at that 4,750s area, but we never moved down there. Again, kind of stopped right here, man, at where I have 7,316. Now from there we kind of retraced, right? And then that gave us a chance to make this anchor, right? So from here to here, here, and here again, and assuming a little bit more from those points, here, 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 and here. Giving us this kind of fallen wedge that would seem also to be valid. We broke it to the upside, right? Fallen wedges are bullish, but we never hit a measure move, and that measure move would have seen us at 13,287. Now again, we created this sort of fallen wedge that would have seen have us play the upside, but we're really not moving to the upside. So I guess there is some kind of tiredness going on here, and we're just seeing some sort of consolidation starting to happen. And yeah, man, right now 6,000, it is not outside of the realm of possibility. Look, just dropping from the lowest that we have to the highest that we had, right? On this shorter term, this highest being around like June. We did make a move to the downside. We hit that 618. We tried to bounce, retrace, but we really didn't retrace that much. Again, we traced in some smaller fibs. The pump could have been a time shift in an attempt to delay the slow leading to the downside. You mean this pump, the one from April the 2nd all the way to June the 27th? Or the pump nearest here, which would be October the 25th? Because there's two pumps, let's say the bigger one and then the smaller one. And depending on which pump, it's probably the answer that I'm going to give you. So, well, while you type up which pump you're talking about, I'll keep on going. October 25th. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we probably had. Do you remember the actual date that backed launch? I think it was October 23rd, man. Don't quote me on this, or don't crucify me, because I can't remember backed launch date. Does anyone remember actually when backed launch? I can't remember the date. I think it was like September, sorry. Never mind. I'm way off. That's probably when we saw this. Like after back launch, there's something that was happening in October. I probably saw us pump. I can't remember exactly what event it was, but we started to see this raise in the market. For this pump, though, we created divergence, right? We had bullish divergence. What we have the market here on the day. And divergence from here to here, we saw a small pump. We went to a lower low, making less negative momentum. Creating divergence still. So again, we had divergence to merit this pump. Right? It was backed by technicals, not just a delay. But we ended up creating what looks like a morning star with a really bullish engulfing candle the day after. So again, we saw a very strong bullish move to the upside. We talked about morning stars yesterday, actually, and there's this pattern. Like we have it here. You have a bearish candle. This isn't stocks you get a gap, but being here, you really don't get a gap. One second on that one. You would get this candle. It could be red or green, right? Bearish or bullish. Maybe your next candle will come in at least over 50% of the way of the previous candle, and that would be a reversal pattern. So that's why a lot of people were probably excited for this to go up, right? And everyone was saying that, oh man, this is amazing, we're going up, you know, whatever. But this just got us above 200 MA for a very long time, and we kind of broke back below it. Now there's another back event happening soon in December. China pump for reserve pump. Not sure, bro, because when back launched, these tanked. Right? Back launch day for back was like September 23rd. Oh, look at what happened right after we got that nice drop. So again, right now, if it's in December, we're not really seeing any kind of pump. We also know that the halving event for Bitcoin is going to happen next year. We're also not seeing kind of any bullish sign there. They're having a lot of news for Bitcoin, right? That mining facility opening up in Texas, right? Two of them. One from a Chinese company and the other one from a U.S. company that is just merging with another Scandinavian company. But again, we kind of talked about those. So, if anything, sorry guys, I'm going to turn the music down a little bit because I noticed yesterday when I was watching the video that I really almost the music was really loud. So if it's too loud, do let me know. I am not listening to the stream as I am doing it, so if the sound is too loud, let me know, so that way I can lower the volume, and probably it'll be better for you to hear me. I'll even lower it a little bit more. Maybe that would be fine for you guys. And I'm not sure if that's too low now, but again, I'll probably put it around here maybe. I need to find a medium, like a like a preset for the volume of the music, the way it plays in the stream. Anyways, like I was telling you, man, there's a chance right now. Like I told you, I'm bearish on Bitcoin until we get above the 200 MA, and we're not really close to being above that. Music is perfect now. Oh, thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, yesterday I was looking at the stream and I realized it was way too loud. 17 million worth of mining went offline. Wood off. Were I aware of this? 17 million. Sold off. Well, do you have an article for that? Because I didn't have it on my radar, man. I didn't look at it in any of the news that I was looking for. So, is it something that just like happened and no one's reporting? Because I don't have it on my radar and I didn't cover it on the news, so I'm not sure when they went off. But like I was telling you, there's investment that is happening on Bitcoin for mining facilities in the U.S., which would give the U.S. a better presence for the mining part of Bitcoin. But again, one of the companies from China, so probably all the Bitcoin that gets mined in the U.S. will go to China. The other company is a U.S. company, so that Bitcoin will stay there. And it's a 1 gigawatt production facility for Bitcoin, which is going to make it one of the largest one in the world. You find it on Reddit. Okay. I haven't seen an article for it, so I'll tell you something, man. For me to be able to like talk about something, I do want to see it published somewhere to at least make sure that data has already been corroborated by someone or backed. I usually don't jump into Twitter news or Reddit news because sometimes they're fake news, and I really don't want to get that going on where like maybe I report on something that is really not backed or checked by another source that maybe has more connections in the market, and so at least I try to pull it up from sites where their sources are kind of reliable. That way the news are a little bit more sustented on reality and stuff that's going on than just rumors and speculation that someone else could be putting out there. At least that's how I do it, right? I don't do FUD, I don't do FOMO, I don't do moonboy mentality. We just look at neutral data, and if I found a speculative article, I will mention it as such. Also the trading, if I tell you like what's going on, is usually what I do believe it might happen, and usually it has been playing out what I've been telling you guys. So like I said, yesterday I kind of I missed it. This one, calling this divergence out here on Bitcoin. So back to your question, is a drop possible? Look, given time, the price of any scarce asset is going to go up. That's a reality. Because there's less of it, because there's more people that want it, because it's more desirable, whatever you want to call it, right? It is scarce. So it's going to go up in the long term. Is it going to go down to 6,000 in the short term? It's possible, but I would rather find a strong indicator that the market will still sell off. And right now, I haven't seen a strong indicator that would say that the market's really going to sell off hardcore. If anything, the only thing that I found is just indicators right now would say potential price action to the downside on the 1 hour, right? That's it. But I haven't found anything on the daily that you would look at and say, man, this is really going to tank on the daily, right? Even on a major scale, where you can have more pressure for stuff to happen, we don't have it, right? Look, low, right? Even this low if you want to take it. Higher low. We're not really creating even divergence right now on the weekly. So again, there's really not a lot I would be willing to like stake on that would say that price is going to go down. On the positives, we don't have anything going on, right? From here to here, we kind of had divergence. So from this high to this high, we created bearish divergence, slightly bearish divergence. So again, we probably also on the RSI, right? You're still going lower here on the RSI than you were here. So again, that was probably why you started to break to the downside. But again, on the weekly, I haven't found anything that would indicate a move to the downside. On the daily, I don't have anything that would indicate a move to the downside right now either, right? I might want to look into it after the stream. Yeah, sure, man. I'll look into it. If you want to, if you're on Twitter and you want to send me the link via message, that'll be great. That way I can just like click it and go look at it. Otherwise, I'll just like dumpster dive for it and see if I can find it on Reddit. Anyways, that's it for Bitcoin. Again, yeah, it could potentially go down. Right now, I'm uncertain. Right now, I'm on the fence on Bitcoin. It's bearish, like I told you. My sentiment on Bitcoin is bearish. We're below that 200 MA. Could potentially pump. Yeah, it could potentially dump. Yeah, right now, like I said, I'm on the fence. That's why I'm calling it. That's why I'm calling stuff on the 1 hour where stuff is happening, and I can at least see that from here to here going higher, higher. Right now on the 4 hours, we don't have that much going on either, man. So again, even on the 4 hours, high, lower high, less positive momentum. You're just going with the market, low, lower low, more negative momentum. So again, we're not creating any kind of divergence in the 4 hour that would indicate a strong move right now. So again, we're just probably falling because that's the trend that we're in right now. That's it. I'm not finding anything else that would indicate that strong move. So let's go into to Ethereum, man. What's happening with Ethereum on the daily? Yesterday, losing dominance, 0.03%. Right now, losing a little bit more. Sorry, gaining actually, even though it looks red here. It's gaining dominance. Oh, it just turned. Oh, I turned red again. Now it's at 0. You're sitting at neutral, 8.90. All right, that's it. 8.90% off market cap. Is it good? Is it bad? It depends on your outlook for Litecoin, right? I believe it's good if it gains dominance against Bitcoin because I want the cryptosphere to be more well divided. Anyways, on to Ethereum. Ethereum sitting at $175.05. What is it doing? Well, yesterday it lost 0.81%. Right now it's gaining 0.47%. Like I said, sitting at 175.05. We talked about a move to the downside, right? Potentially. So we had divergence, bearish, right? Breaking to the downside still. Have not been able to recover from this bearish divergence. Have not created also any kind of bullish divergence. Right now, let's see, 1.64, 1.46 again. We're not really going lower. We're going higher. It's less negative momentum. Not really doing much right now. We're just kind of going with the market on the daily. Sitting neutral on the RSI at 42.27. Like I said, some expansion happening on the Bollinger Bands. Very little. Sitting below that 20 MA. That negative momentum still building. No signs of stagnation yet. So let's go into the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, what's happening? Well, we had divergence, right? Bearish. Hidden bearish divergence on 2 of the oscillators. Price continuation. We called it out. We obviously tanked. We had divergence here. We called it out as well. We were somewhere around here when we called it divergence. We kept on developing, like same stuff that happened with Bitcoin, and then we saw that small pump. And right now we're kind of like, just flagging around, right? Lower, higher, low. We're probably gonna make a lower high right now, and then we're just gonna tighten that range a little bit. Positive momentum starting to develop. Very small island of positive momentum, congruent with high, more positive momentum. Low, less positive momentum. Same in the RSI. So nothing happening on the oscillators. Also here, we're not making a lower low, so nothing happening here. If this was to go down and get somewhere around this level, right, this low, the 173.72 area, and we close somewhere around there, and then we make a new small negative momentum happening, it's probably going to be very little negative momentum that we're going to develop. Even probably if this stays green today and tomorrow that happens, probably going to create a slightly white or light green candle. Before we actually move to the downside, we can create some divergence, bullish on the 4 hours that might see us pump, but right now we don't have anything. Sitting below at 20 MA with contraction happening on the Bollinger Bands, sitting sold at 39.40 on the RSI. Again, like I said, not much going on. On the 1 hour, like the market has been kind of boring lately. It has been moving down, like I told you guys. The only coin I'm holding right now is XRP because I do believe in the longer term value of it. But again, the rest of the market is just like, I'm not holding any of these coins because below 200 for Bitcoin, it just puts me in a bearish mood. So right now, I'm going to trade when I believe we found the bottom, and we might start to see a reversal starting to happen. And for me, that would indicate something on the daily that would potentially mark that reversal, and we'll probably take it from there. But if you want to do shorter trades, that's why I do this analysis to these smaller scales, so that if you want to take short positions, you can at least see what is going on in the market. Yesterday, again, I missed this one when I was doing the stream. I was doing it in a sort of a rush, so I was going through things really quick. And this was also a move to the downside, right? And from here to here, you can also see that you had hidden bearish, right? Price continuation. So you move to the downside a little bit, and then you try to pump again. But look, you went higher, Here we went lower. This happened already post stream. This was by midnight. So we created that divergence again. Moved to the downside. Then from here to here, you're also going higher, right? Slightly, right? But guess what? You're also going lower here on the MACD histogram. On the RSI, you don't have any of this developing. Higher, higher, and even higher. So you just have it with the MACD histogram. You were gonna see some kind of breakdown, and you got it, man. This happened like a couple candles hours after, like 4 hours after. You know, you were kind of breaking down, trying to reverse, failed, and then really broke down. But again, nothing on the bottom part that would indicate bullish divergence, right? If anything, let's see this. Here we even have positive momentum. So again, low, right? It's more negative. If anything, right now we probably have, yeah, we're still lower than here. So again, low, more negative momentum, higher low, less negative momentum. So nothing really happening on Ethereum, dude, that I can like really trace and say, except for this that you know, that was developed today. No bullish divergence. So again, impulse down, upsloping consolidation, kind of broke down a little bit. Trying to consolidate upwards again, facing that 20 MA, failing to get above it. Contraction happening on the Bollinger Bands, sitting neutral on the RSI at 48.56. So I don't believe we're doing much right now with Ethereum, man. Ethereum is just kind of dancing to the tune of Bitcoin. But look at Ethereum, right? How it recovered, right? And I was talking about this yesterday. And look at how Ripple recovered. Snap is saying for look at this recovery, right? Much sharper, better, like a more vigorous impulse to the upside on Ripple. So let's go to Ripple on the daily real quick. What's happening with Ripple on the daily? Yesterday we lost dominance in the market, 0.88%. Right now we're trying to gain a little bit, 0.15%, sitting at 5.08% of market cap. Again, we're above 5. I'm happy with that for Ripple. Again, the higher it is, the better for the market. So let's go into this chart, which is all messy and stuff. And I'm probably gonna, I gotta clean these charts, man. There's just stuff I don't want to get rid of, which is the supports that I already traced. So I'll take time after the stream and just like start clearing a lot of stuff out, and just leave the more recent stuff here. Anyways, we're within this downsloping channel. We kind of broke out of it right now. We kind of tested it in the past 4 days or so. Yeah, 3 days ago on November 18th. Kind of tested this as support, and we bounced off that. Anyways, moving downsloping within this channel, we kind of had a false breakout, but we're still bracing to this bottom part of the minor downsloping channel that we traced. There we go. Sitting below 20 MA with volatility open on the Bollinger Bands. A certain move to the downside, a little bit more open to the bottom than to the top. That momentum kind of decreasing a little bit. So again, we created kind of divergence on the daily. Also, right from here to here, it's a lower high, but we're 384, 407. Yeah, so we created this divergence on the daily. We're not really seeing it play out strongly, right? We had bullish divergence, not so much on the RSI, but on the MACD histogram. We're not seeing it play there, man. We kind of got this small bump, then you know, kind of like a bearish engulfing, and then right now we're trying to like do something, but again, they just started. Let's wait and see how this keeps on developing, man. And there goes the ads. Snap. There we go. Change that. Go here. We probably already heard this one. I'm not sure. I'll skip it. So let's go into the 4 hours because we have more interesting stuff, I guess, here. Yes, kind of. Not what you usually want to see, right? Lower high. Higher on the RSI. Higher, sorry, on the MACD histograms, higher on the RSI. If you're creating hidden bearish divergence, price continuation, you're within a downtrend. So again, you might continue and move down a little bit. High, lower high, less positive momentum. You don't have anything back here. From here, also don't have anything on the 4 hour, right, to call. Except that we are above this 24,629, which is something I do like. Again, below that, I talked about that yesterday. It puts you in that area where you can actually move all the way to the 21 cent area. It's not really where you want to be. On Ripple, you kind of want to stay above here. Actually, get above that 26,692 area. It's going to be much better for Ripple. But again, Bitcoin kind of has been tanking the market. So we have divergence, right? Hidden bearish. price continuation back here. We kind of had that drop. We called it out well before it happened. So again, you were warned of this one. What was happening? We were probably around this candle when we called it out, and then we had that nasty drop. Anyways, not much on the 4 hours, except that we're failing to get above that 20 MA. We kind of rejected it once, twice. So again, 3 times even if I count this one. Here we rejected the mid part of the channel. So again, not the best for this. Any else worth noting? I heard DeFi projects may be profitable in the near future. Yeah, kind of DeFi is like the word right now, right? Everything is DeFi. I'm not sure how much adoption they're gonna get. I do know that Ripple is driving a lot of strength, man. Santander is kind of gonna go live next week and with a new corridor, which they haven't stated if they're gonna use XRP or not. But if they were to use it, it could also drive up more adoption for XRP. Now Ripple right now is sitting at 25 cents, or 25.025. Like Ethereum, I think Ethereum has some DeFi stuff there. But again, right now I'm still yet to find a good DeFi project that really gets me excited about like putting money into the market. Right now, like I told you, man, I'm bearish until Bitcoin breaks above the 200 MA. So right now I gotta find like what I would consider a bottom, a point where I can say it's an area of entry that would be of value, where I would probably want to get in, and then I'll probably try to get in at that area. But right now I haven't found it yet. So for me, I'm not really looking at any other projects right now, especially the minor ones. So I'm focused on the main ones, with what they're trying to do and accomplish, and not looking too much into the small players, unless someone comes in and talks about them. Then I'll probably look into them. But if no one's really bringing a project to look for, I'm not really hunting for small projects right now. I'm trying to look at the main market, because this is gonna really, if Bitcoin tanks, a lot of those small projects are probably gonna die out, man, because the funding, the money is gonna leave there, and people are probably gonna get stuck in really nasty positions. So right now, my concern is, what is Bitcoin doing? If it's gonna get above that 200 MA, and if it's gonna do that, then I'll probably start looking at other stuff, right? But use case, utility, let's say, and adoption is what's gonna drive a lot of these. So if any of these, like let's say Tezos, was tokenizing apartments, I do believe that's gonna have a huge use case. They tokenized, like, I can't remember how many million worth of dollars or euros in the UK of apartments. So again, that could potentially have a use case if they become the token that is used for tokenizing apartments, right? Or property. So again, that could certainly be a driving factor for it to become big. But like I said, man, I'm not really hunting for a lot of projects right now. When Benny or someone comes in and tells me, look at ICX, look at whatever, man, I look at those. But if no one brings a project, I probably, right now I'm really not on the hunt for the projects, man. I'm really waiting for a bottom to come in of this downtrend that we're in, something that we could consider a bottom, and then probably get there, right? Sure, man. Yeah, no problem. I'll go through this, and once I finish Binance, I'll look at the projects that you list. So we're seeing the move to the downside again. We created divergence, right? Bearish on the 1 hour. Let's go there. This one we called yesterday. We said hidden bearish divergence, potential price action to the downside. We were here at 9 p.m. We were like maybe around here floating. We're still within this candle because I was looking at the stream and actually do have it open at that point in time when we were doing the Ripple analysis. So I know for a fact that I'm not lying when I said that. I'll just show you where we were at. Did I move from Ripple? Yeah, I was just getting into here. I was just getting into let me mute this and then I'll backtrace a little bit. See, here's Ripple. It's very little on the screen. I'll try to make it a little bit bigger. And we're calling stuff out, and we call this divergence out, right? See, that way you know I'm not lying. This is from yesterday. I'm not sure if you can see it there, 100%. Yeah, I think you can see it on the screen. We had this, we were here. This, we're still within this candle, right? We had really not done a bearish engulfing candle. And we're talking about it looking like a evening star. So we're here, maybe somewhere around this area. I call it out. We set price action to the downside. We got it. So it did play out, man. And we were talking about this pattern potentially forming, right? Evening star. There we go. Something like this. Right, but this actually came into a bearish engulfing candle. And then I said it's a reversal pattern. Watch out for it. More immediate price action to the downside. Those were my words. We don't have anything in the 4 hour. We don't have anything on the daily. Just the 1 hour saying that we could potentially get price action to play to the downside. And we got it. And you were warned that we were probably going to move to the downside. So again, for me, this was no surprise. What I'm seeing though, low, higher low, less negative momentum. So again, no divergence. We're just kind of going to tighten this range for a little bit. So if we wanted to go, we could go here and probably here. Kind of makes sense. And be doing sort of a symmetrical triangle. Now, that's what would seem that we're doing because, look, low, higher low, right? Even higher low. High, lower high, lower high. So again, yes, it's very likely that we're doing one of these things. Right, we're kind of tightening that triangle. We're going to probably explode out of it soon. We're getting tightness of the Bollinger Band, sitting above that 20 MA, sitting neutral on the RSI at probably around 50, 49.14. And, you know, positive momentum starting to build, being very weak. And we're just probably tightening. You can see this, right? Negative, slight green, negative, slight green, you know. So, yeah, it's real. It's okay, man. If you can find it and toss it in later, that's fine. Awesome, man. Thanks. Put them on the chat and I'll look at them once I finish this. Anyways, what is happening? We called this out. You were warned that it was going to play out. Price action to downside. We got it. Again, we kind of bounce around here. I'm not sure on what. Maybe Bitcoin bounced and we bounced with it. But again, from here to here, we don't have any kind of divergence going on, I think. Let's see. 62. 38. 32. 37. Yeah. I wouldn't... From here to here, I mean... I kind of could do it. From here to here and from here to here, you'll be getting hidden bullish divergence. Again, that would mean price continuation. So you were kind of like, you're still in a major downtrend, right? So again, in a downtrend that has been going on for a while. So again, this is probably what played you to the upside, right? You didn't create any kind of bearish divergence, and you're just kind of like going with it right now. Again, lower, higher low, and less positive momentum. That's it. I'll look at those, man. Just let me finish this, though. So again, that's it. Probably this is what played out. I mean, there's more major stuff that's coming in here. This was worrying me more. This I didn't look at this today. This played out at 4 in the mornings, and I was trying to look at for like a wide bounce. Again, like I said, probably bounced off this. That's it. That's what I'm going to call it off. That you bounced probably off hidden bullish divergence on the MACD. But again, your more major trend is still down. So let's wait for this triangle to more or less develop a little bit more and see what is happening with it. We'll take it from there. Let's go into Litecoin. Litecoin on the daily. What is happening? Yesterday, price action to the upside, 0.40%. Right now, moving down, 0.19%. Sitting at 1.64 of market cap. Very, very neutral, man. We have been sitting around that level for a while, right? It's not really the average of the past days, but you can kind of average it to that level. So 1.64. Not much going on for Litecoin adoption, let's say. So let's go into Litecoin and see where we're sitting at. 84. Sorry, not 84. $54.89 dollars. So what's going on? We kind of are within this down sloping wedge. Again, very messy in this chart. I do have it here. I should be a little bit clean because I kind of cleaned this one out yesterday. And again, this stuff coming out and showing from like another time frame. Anyway, so we kind of have this going on. Kind of broke out, fake breakout. We can adjust it actually to like go here. We'll still have a falling wedge, and I do believe it might be better if we adjust, and then we can also adjust here. It will probably give it a little bit more realism, because then this wouldn't be a fake breakout, and we also would not be breaking out with zero volume in a very short move right now. So again, on the daily, still moving down, losing value on your Litecoin, right? But seems to be neutralizing a little bit. So let's go into a short. Where are we sitting at, around the RSI? 40, neutral. So we're on that borderline between sold and neutral. Symbol at 20 MA with volatility slightly open on the Bollinger Bands. That's it. Let's go into the 4 hour. On the Z4 hour, we have divergence, right? Bullish from here to here, and also here on the RSI. So again, we had bullish divergence, price action to the upside. Here it played out. Here on the RSI only, not on the histogram. We said you could see a potential to the upside. We did not get it. And if we were to trace it to this even lower low that kept on developing until 10 a.m., you would be going here, and you kind of neutralized it, so you don't have it. Again, I'm gonna get rid of this one. We called it out because he had a potential to play out. Again, like I tell you guys, keep track of stuff when I'm off the air, because this was still developing, right? This wasn't done, so it kept on developing, and we kept on moving to the downside. So let's go shorter term, man. Do we have something here? Let's see, where's this at? 292, 306, very slight, yeah, but you're slightly going up. You're slightly going down. Hidden bearish, same as everyone else. Price action to the downside, breaking down. That's it. Not much going on right now. You're kind of chilling down here, moving sort of sideways, waiting for something else to develop. Again, I'm probably gonna have to look at a more macro of this, man, to get a sense of why this happened. Well, all I can see is a falling wedge right now. So I'm gonna go into the 1 hour, man. Tightness of the Bollinger Bands, a lot of tightness, man. We're probably gonna get a violent move of this. Symbol at 20 MA. Again, look at this. It's getting very constricted, that movement. High, lower high, lower high, lower high, even lower high, and negative momentum, and that positive momentum just keeps on decreasing. So again, Litecoin is probably not gonna move until someone else moves. Sitting very neutral on the RSI at 45.81. You can see this, that it's just like more or less flatlining, man, and it's not the best when the market looks like this, because really, you're not really getting any indication as to where it's going to break. So if I were to trace something here, it would go like this, and then you would go maybe like this. You'd be kind of doing this symmetrical triangle. And symmetrical triangles are neutral, so they can break either way. Same with Ripple, right? It could break either way. Ethereum, I'm not sure if we have an Ethereum. We kind of do have it as well, from this shorter, right? Something like that, maybe. Potentially, right? So again, it's much larger, but you kind of have it. So again, I'm going to do this real quick. I don't want to do that. So I'll go into Bitcoin real quick as well. See if we have that on Bitcoin. Yeah, and Bitcoin kind of traced it, right? We said we could. Fuck, man. If this is a rising wedge, they usually break those to the downside. So again, I was looking at it like a symmetrical triangle a couple minutes ago when we were doing the analysis. But looking at it again, it does seem to be slightly... Oh man, maybe I'm tripping. Yeah, it seems to be slightly upsloping. So if it is... Let me do this real quick. There we go. No, it's actually straight. So again, kind of felt like an upsloping triangle. If for some reason it just looked like a rising wedge, if it was a rising wedge, then it's usually bearish, and you'll break the downside. But no, it's right. So anyways, let's go back into Litecoin. Again, Litecoin did that symmetrical triangle. Really don't know where it's going to break to right now. Like I said, not really getting a clear signal out of this. So let's go into Binance. What's Binance doing? On the daily, divergence, we called it out, playing out, still moving to the downside again. Let's bring it out below that 20 minute. We called this out a while back, and we haven't not reversed or call Binance. So again, we had that move to the downside, sitting neutral on the RSI at 43.24. Negative momentum starting to build. Right now, we just created some hidden bullish divergence here. This is still in developing, though. This is today, so again, watch out for that. Yesterday we didn't have it, but to where we're sitting at today, we kind of do have that diverging part on the bottom part of the price and the MACD histogram. Usually would mean price continuation. Here we had like strong bullish bearish divergence, so we break down. Right now we'll be doing this price continuation. We are kind of within an uptrend. I'm not gonna leave this channel out. I just want to point it out to you guys where I'm seeing that uptrend from here to here and here, right? So again, I'm not gonna leave this channel out. I'm not calling it a valid channel, but again, you are still having an uptrend of sorts. So let's go into a more micro scale in the 4 hours and see what's going on, because here we're not really getting much. Volatility open in the Bollinger Band sitting below the 20 MA still. Again, this probably divergence that we had in the 4 hour ignores a lot of data. So again, this is from the 1 hour, sort of from the daily. So I'll send it back there. Let's go into the daily, man. There we go. What is happening with sorry, this is dominance for Binance, man. Fuck, what am I doing with this? Still moving to the downside. So again, price of Binance, we had that divergence as well. See right here, looks a little bit messy. Sorry guys, like I said, I have to clear the chart. You have this going on. I think I have it a little bit clearer here. There we go. That upsloping channel that I was talking about also, it's kind of looking like it's dominance chart, right? You have this divergence, right? We played out to the downside. Again, it's still not done yet. We are not having that. Yes, we are. No, we're not. We're, let's see. No, we're not. This is still slightly higher. So again, we're not creating that hidden bullish here. So again, so this is what we have on the daily, right? That divergence breaking us to the downside. I was going to the 4 hours, man. On the 4 hours, we had this from the 1 hour, man. Fuck, again, shit. Coming back to like charts that it's not supposed to. On the 4 hours, we were not calling anything because I don't think we had anything developed yet. Right now, we do, though. We do have something going on the 4 hour, and I'm going to make sure this stays here when I go back to the next chart. This is the 4 hour. Stay there. You'll be kind of going lower. So, again, you're converging on the bottom part. You also have it on your RSI. You'll be creating bullish divergence price continuation. Sorry, price action to the upside, right? Usually you will see a pop. Kind of got it, but again, being weak, kind of undid it. And right now you're still trying to move to the upside today. But again, not doing much, sitting at 0.0. This is negative, 0.6% negative. So again, you get a spinning top, and that divergence really not playing out strongly. So again, that bearish sentiment that I was talking about on the market, you can see it here, where we're not really taking off from this bullish divergence. Shame, something that could happen. We still maybe drop a little bit more, create another divergence, and maybe that can play out. But again, the bullish divergence that we have here is not really going on. What is happening here, man? Let's see. Low, lower low. How are we doing here? 542. 463. Yes, slightly going in. So here you'll also be going slightly in. Here you're also going down. Starting creating bullish divergence. Also on the RSI, you can see it as clear as day on the RSI. You come from here to here. There we go. And you're really not seeing this pump being strong, dude. You kind of pump to the upside, hit that 20 MA, breaking down, and then like really not pumping, man. Again, that bullish divergence not being too strong. So again, that sentiment still being there, right? That bearish sentiment sitting below at 20 MA, starting to make positive momentum with very, very tiny positive momentum. And neutral on the RSI at 41.77. Dude, not much happening in the market. Like I said, the bullish signs are not playing strong. Again, signaling that we're probably in a more bearish outlook for the market. So that's it for Binance, man. I'm gonna go look at those coins that you said. Link we already analyzed before, so I'll look at Link. I know I have it open here. It is. Link, yeah, we had divergence, right? We called it out back here. Was it in the 4 hour or somewhere else I was playing out? Fuck, man. I'll just look at the more recent data, man. Forget the past data. High, higher, high again. Let's start from the daily, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, so higher high, more positive momentum. That's fine. You're going with the market. Low. Much lower low, so again, from here to here you're slightly higher, from here to here you're definitely lower, and from here to here you're definitely lower as well, so you're creating kind of hidden bullish divergence. Should be getting a price continuation. Again, you kind of went in an uptrend with a Link, so you might see a reversal here, right, and try to pump to the upside. However, this is still developing. We have not created any kind of stagnation, so this could still keep on dumping. So Let's wait and see if this gets to this price level. If it gets to this price level or passes it, then you don't have it, right? That's it. You know how this plays out. I cannot call. I'm calling stuff that as it's developing. So again, it has a chance that it just gets negated when we're off the air. So again, it's not really here forever, right? So let's go into the 1 hour, man. 4 hours, sorry. So what was happening here? High, more positive momentum. That's fine. Kind of breaking down. Okay, cool. Okay, so low, lower low, right? You kind of have here some divergence, bullish. Not on the other side, not playing out. You kind of got that pump, and then you kind of like reversed it, right? Not the best looking. Then from here to here, kind of like went really far down and just kind of like negated it, right? You can even go from here to here. Sorry. From here to here, and you can see that you like don't have it, right? You're still going lower. Oh fudge! I just changed the charts. Where's link? There we go. So again, kind of had it here. You saw a small pump. It wasn't very strong. Again, bearish. Below 20 MA, rejecting it once, rejecting it twice. On the 4 hours, you have been below 20 MA since November 16th. So like 4 days below that. And here you don't have any. So again, no divergence. Let's go into the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, what is happening? Well, here you have the same stuff that everyone else has, right? You want to go here or wherever you want to go. These divergences going on here, right? Hidden bearish, price continuation. You also have it. Yeah, you don't have it here. But look at this, man. You're going higher, even higher if you want to go there. You're going from a high to a low, into a lower low. So, anyways, from here to here is so hidden bearish, and then you have this bearish divergence, strong. You don't have it on the other side, and you broke to the downside. That's it on link. Below 20 MA, sitting neutral at 42.12. Again, that negative momentum, building that right now. You kind of had a reversal on. Let's see. I'm gonna call it this. You're going higher. You're going lower. You're getting hidden bullish divergence, price continuation again. Your major trend is upsloping, so you probably are picking up on some of that from that divergence, hidden bearish, sorry, hidden bullish, and that's probably what's seeing you pump to the upside. That's it for a link, man. RLC, look at that one. Looking on Binance, I guess there's probably more volume there. Oh snap, we already had looked at RLC. Okay, cool. We probably already have stuff traced here. Yeah, we do. Yeah. Can't remember what we called it here. What we call something. I can't remember this from. Let me look at different time frames. See if that data's still there. No. So it's from the daily only, right? That we had this. So we had this impulse up, down sloping consolidation. We said you probably impulse up again. You kind of did, right? So you did another impulse to the upside again. Stuff that's happening. Well, you're creating divergence on the daily, right? So from here to like here, you're into a small positive, right? You're also going from here to here, and you're going from here to here, if you want to call it, right? So again, had bearish divergence develop, price action to the downside. You got that dump 4 days ago. So yeah, let's go into again low, higher low, or low, creating a hidden bullish, if you want to call it, right now. This still not developing this negative momentum, even though you're going high. So you probably have some hidden bullish divergence that is just playing out. Let's go look at the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, man, what's going on here? Let's see. Okay, so from here to here going higher, from here to here going lower, right? You can see it. From here to here going higher as well, so you don't have it here. And let's see, from shorter term, like from here to here going higher, and from here to here going lower. Even here you're going lower. And from here to here you're going lower. So again, okay, so you had divergence, right? Bearish, you broke to the downside. You kind of did a U-turn here. Probably on some kind of bullish divergence. Let's see. Trying to see what happened when this played out. 7238. 6, yeah. So this is slightly higher also. So you don't have that divergence. From here to here, also going lower. So again, no divergence here, bullish. So okay, let's see this. Sorry, bro. I'm trying to figure out what's happening with this. So it's probably gonna look very tiny on your screen. I'm gonna impulse up again. Divergence, bring you to the downside again. Okay, so let's go here. Impulse up, down, sloping oscillation. Impulse up, down, sloping oscillation. Impulse up, down, sloping. Try to get a higher one. Create a divergence from here to here, right? Break you down again. You try to go higher. Sorry, man. I'm trying to get the flow of what's going on with this. Give me 1 second. 4132. 54. So again, higher. Again, higher. Not sure why you broke down here. You don't have that divergence. Maybe in the 1 hour you have something. Kind of pumped again. So let's see here. Do we have something low, higher, low? No, nothing here. Yeah. So from here to here, you kind of created divergence, right? Bullish. Here and from here to here, kind of pump you to the upside, create the divergence, break you down a little bit, create this divergence, right? Kind of reverse, create this divergence, and then tanked. Right now, getting above that 20 MA on the 4 hours, again, creating a new positive momentum island. Sitting neutral on the RSI at 53.09. So let's see, man. You're having this because the market is doing this. So again, you're probably just following the market right now in the shorter term. Everyone has that divergence, right? Let's see here, you're creating divergence in the shorter term. From here to here, you're going higher. On the 1 hour, from here to here, you're going lower. Divergence bullish, bearish. Price action to the downside, probably. From here to here, you're going higher. So again, nothing here. So again, bearish divergence here. All right, potential price action to the downside. This is still undeveloping though. You can still go higher, and probably negate it though. Right, but right now, at least until this candle, you kind of have it. Just keep an eye out for this and how it keeps on developing. Let's see here. From here to here, going lower. Right, it's a different island that we have. Right, so from here to here, going lower. If you want to go here, and then you still have it. Let's see, freaking ads, man. You can probably still go to here, man. From this island to this island, it's valid. You know, just don't look really pretty. But you're still going lower in your price and lower in your RSI, or in your MACD histogram, not your RSI. So again, you can do this in 2 sections, right? This one would be valid for the MACD histogram, and it will play out the price action to the upside. Here, it would also be valid, right? And you would see that price action to the upside, it's playing out, and then you could go from here to here. I'll tell you why that second one. So we're going from here to here, and you're going there because on your RSI, you will just have this small part of divergence on the same island playing out. So you have a double here, single here, price action to the upside. You got it. Kind of broke down again. Maybe have some sort of resistance going on, right? Like maybe like this. This would be your resistance. You kind of broke it. So again, trying to figure out why you had this pump, man. Divergence, right? But why you had this reversal. That's what I want to see. And I can't find why you would have this reversal here. Let's see. 470650 again. This is higher than this. Higher than this. Again, no reason why you should have that. Let's see here. Okay, so from here to here also. Right to that other scale, you're going in, and from here to here, you're also like, going higher, right? So again, you still go here and still go higher. You'll be creating a hidden bearish divergence, price continuation. So again, your more minor trend right here, it's down sloping, right? You can see it. So you're probably gonna move to the downside a little bit. This was positive a couple minutes ago, right? It was green when we were doing the first part. Right now, it's still moving red. Let's wait and see how this keeps on developing. You're probably gonna move to the downside though. Probably bounce off that 20 MA and figure out where it goes from there. But this is too much data that you'll be ignoring, going from here to here. So again, don't make me feel too comfortable there. That's it for RLC, man. Right now, I would tell you a potential move to the downside. I'm not sure if it's gonna be too strong or not. But you do have divergence, strong divergence here and hidden divergence from the previous island. So within the same island you have strong, and then from the previous one you have this other one, and here you will also have it on the RSI. You'll be going from here to here. That's it right now for this. On the minor one you don't have it on the RSI, on the major one you do. So let's go into Cavo. That one we haven't looked at, I know. I don't even know what Cava does, but we'll look at this one on Binance on dollars. Cava, shit, that's dropping. Okay, cool. You had divergence, that's why. So let's start with the daily, man. There's no more data going farther back from October 25th. It's a nice impulse up, right? Shit, man. There's really nothing showing up on the MACD. Okay. And the RSI just starts here on November the 8th. So, let's make sense of this. Going higher, more on the RSI, that's fine. So again, not much on the daily I can trace. So when I go into the 4 hour, we'll probably have more data. There we go. There's data now. So high here, does it go to negative? No, it's still positive. This is all one island. So technically, you could still go to the previous island, right, and look for stuff. So let's see. Okay, so high, higher high, right? More positive momentum. Here in the more immediate one, so kind of like from here to here, you're kind of going to the same height. 1230, 1190. So slightly lower. So no divergence from here to here. From here to here, no divergence either. At least bearish. So from here. So from, let's see, from here to here, you created bullish divergence. You don't have it on the RSI. From here to here, still created more bullish divergence. More bullish divergence developing there. There you would also have it on the RSI. So from here to here. Price action to the upside, you got it. Kind of broke down a little bit. Held by that 20 MA, bouncing off the 20 MA, and then having that pump. Again, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I moved to the upside again. You don't. This breakdown is probably from something on the minor scale. And I did notice something on the 1 hour before that break. Is that on the 1 hour you have divergence, right? You're going from this high to this high, and look at this, man. You're going lower on your histogram. You don't have it on the RSI though, but that probably brings you to the downside, right? So that's that divergence bullish. Sorry, bearish. Price action to the downside. You're getting it. Right now, though, all this is creating, from here to here, you're creating slight divergence, right? Slight divergence, bullish. So from here to here, you're still going to a lower low, a less negative momentum. So again, on the RSI, you don't have it. You just have it on the histogram. Again, if this was to play out, you should potentially expect a price reversal to happen. Again, sitting low on the RSI at sold at 33.90. Sorry, on the 4 hour, I didn't call it. Sitting neutral at 45.30. And then on the daily, you're probably also neutral at 47.22. So right now, this would probably mean price action to the upside. If you were to move, you would hit that 20 MA contraction on the Bollinger Bands. You're this really curved in a lot here, and here you're also getting that nice move in. Again, volatility leaving the market. So let's see if I can find something else, man. I'm trying to see if I can find any other pattern that would kind of indicate something, man. And I'm not seeing anything else on Cava. So I'm gonna go look at the other coins real quick because I can't believe there's nothing else developing on any other liquid coins, man. I really wanna. I'm trying to find something that would indicate a movement. Again, on Bitcoin, not really a head and shoulders. So again, not a double bottom. So I mean, like I said, man, this price, if it gets to this low at some point in time, right, and bounces off around here. you could potentially create a double bottom, right? Like one here, two here, and then try to see a pump on Bitcoin. I'll go look at the other 2 coins in a second, man. I'm trying to find something here. Stuff that could potentially play out, man. But the thing is, it's just like dry right now. So again, here, even to this line, here you could say that you have a double bottom of sorts, like to the wicks, right? This wick and this wick. So again, you didn't get that much move inside, but again, 1, 2. It should have been bullish, but it's not really playing out strongly, right? You did get a sort of reversal, but that's it, man. It's just freaking weak. The market's weak right now. Again, here you could also have called a double top of sorts, right? So again, not just ranged right now. Look, I'm gonna use this wicks here, then go here. Look, man, see how we're within a range, right? Like within this freaking range that we can't break out of. Right now, we're gonna probably get to the bottom of the range, right? To the top, you know. Ah, god dang, it's just like weird when the market's like this. I don't like it. We're not really getting any good moves to the upside or the downside, you know. Here was kind of nice, but then it's just kind of like boring since. But again, if you look at this, it kind of looks like that range, right? You can see it, and we get some sort of respect here for the midline. So again, it could potentially be a sideways motion that we're making, like a rectangle sort of move. So again, not the best right now for Ethereum. Let's go look at Ripple, man. Ripple is certainly in a downtrend. I know that for like fact, right? So again, let's see. So again, Ripple, you could probably come like kids this area, man, and like create a double bottom and then try to pump, but nothing else really going on, man. I was trying to look for a head and shoulders pattern, but we don't have it. They just dropped. We didn't create another shoulder, right? So again, not much here on Ripple, man. And then on Litecoin, we did have a head and shoulders. She played out nicely, played out beautifully, man. We had it like over here, man. You can see it in small like yellows, right? This head and shoulders, we saw it. It was nice, man. It played beautifully. I don't know that. There we go. We're also looking for another pattern to develop, and I can't find anything else right now going on with any other coins, man. Again, no double bottom, no double top. Again, it was just weird. Let's see Binance, man. Yeah, not really double top. Just fucking floating with the market, man. That's it. So again, I'm not missing it. I'll look at this tomorrow, see if I'm missing anything, but I don't think I'm missing anything on the majors. So let's look at Tomo. Tomo. Which is Tomo Chain. Let's go to like. I'm not gonna go to like a. I'll go to a dollar coin, USDC. On Tomo. Tomo data going back till August 24th. So let's see. High, higher, high, more positive momentum. If you're good there. Low, higher, low. Okay, cool. From here to here, creating hidden bullish divergence, price continuation. Don't have it on the RSI, just on the histogram. So you kind of got that small pump and then that move to the downside on the daily. So not much going on there. On the green, you're good. So nothing there. Going to the 4 hour. Oh, charts with gapish. I hate. Okay, cool. Here you had divergence, right? From here to here. From here to here. There we go. That one. I'll ignore that. From here to here. And from here to here. Again, bearish divergence, right? And you would only have it. You won't have it in this part of the RSI. You would only have it on this part of the RSI. We'll go back to the daily real quick. Sitting neutral on the RSI at 40.71. Kind of missed that. I want to see where we're at. Okay, let's see this. High, higher high, more positive momentum. Again, nothing bearish there. Maybe on the daily you develop something that broke you down. Low, lower low, more negative momentum. Right now on this shorter scale though, from here to here, right, you can see that you're more or less going flat. From here to here, you're going in. So you're creating kind of bullish divergence right now. Still, this is still on developing though. So again, but right now you would be creating that bullish divergence. That would mean price action to the upside. You're creating medium bullish divergence. Yeah, medium bullish divergence. And trying to gauge something else here, man. It's not really a head and shoulders pattern, man. I was trying to like see like shoulder, head, but then you have this dip here that you usually don't have. And this would potentially be your other shoulder, and then this would be your neckline. If it was to be a valid one, I'll trace it. You guys know what I'm talking about because it's probably hard to visualize if you have no clue. W1, this will be a top, right? And then this would potentially be that other shoulder, but just not really look like a textbook head and shoulder. And then that would make this the neckline, right? And then if you break it, you will see a measure move from the head to the body, right? So from the top to the body, and then you'll probably see that measure move to the downside, but you're not getting it. So again, it's probably not really a head and shoulder that developed there. I'm still trying to gauge like this coin. I have no idea, man. I've never heard of this before. So new project, new analysis, new everything. Again, if this was to play out, just remember that we did look at 20 cents, 2078, man, to the downside. But again, I don't believe this could be a valid head and shoulders. That divergence would potentially mean price action to the upside. Like I said, probably hit that 20 minute and then bounce from there. Let's go into the 1 hour, man. Again, the charts when they gap, they probably don't have a lot of trade going on. That's why you have like these dojis that don't do anything. Let's see this. Where are we at here? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, cool. This is one island. This one island. You can all treat it as one. Again, from here to here, within the island, right, you will be going down like slant divergence. You can see it here, right? Price action to the upside. You got that nice pump. But you can also go from one island to the next island, right? That's usually how you trace your divergence. So you'll be going lower. Let's see these 35, 38. So yeah, slightly lower here. And you would also be going, from here to here, you're going at more or less the same price, right? We said, let's see, no, slightly lower. You can see here that you have a small gap, and then you're going down here. So again, you can even go from here. It doesn't matter. You want to take it from here or here, more or less the same price. You want to go flat, and then you will be going in here like that, right? And here you'll also be going in like this. So you will be creating bullish divergence, price action to the upside. Let's see if this plays out, man. However, the one that I wanted to change was this one here, right? Because it makes sense. You're going from one island to the next. It's stronger. You have that divergence also. You don't have it on the other side. You just have it here. And that would usually see you play price action to the upside. Probably why you saw this like small pump, hit that 20 MA, rejected it, broke to the downside. But again, you have a lot of gapage on this chart. It just doesn't. I don't like it when they look like this. Probably there's another chart that has better data. We'll look at another one. Tomo. Let's look at Tomo. Calculated by TradingView, and we'll check it out there and see if we have something going on, man. Play playlist from the other. Let's look at this playlist, man. This one's probably better. There we go. Okay, cool. I was gonna look at another Tomo. Here we go. Yeah, this one's better, man. It doesn't have the gapage, although it's calculated by TradingView, so it might be a little bit off. But anyways, this one looks better, man. From here to here, slightly going down. Again, like I said, from here to here, slightly going in. Creating that divergence, that bullish divergence right now. However, this is still on developing. This can still go lower. If you could, you would Hulk smash that like button several times. Yeah, man. It only counts once, though. Yeah, I do. Yeah, it would be cool, man. I don't know if those things get annoying after a while. I really don't look at them anymore. If they are annoying, let me know, and I'll probably like make them lengthier before they appear. They appear like every like minute or so, and I have them on a rotation. Maybe I need to put more in so there's more variety. But anyways, you have this going on right now. Like this starting to pump to the upside. So again, like I said, I'll anchor it here right now, which is your previous confirmed candle, which would be the healthy thing to do, because this is on developing. But anyways, this could still go drop lower and you negate this divergence, and that could happen. Or you could find this as a reversal point and then try to pump to the upside, right? So again, let's see how this actually plays out. But again, just keep in mind that this is the shorter term. You should care about what's happening right now, not what happened last week, right? Anyways, from here to here, we also have divergence, like I said, right? So from here to here, going lower. I'm ignoring all this stuff right here. And from here to here, going lower, right? And you can see it, and sorry, not lower, but less negative momentum. And from here to here, also going in. So again, you have this divergence that would have played you to the upside from this previous island to this island. You're not really seeing that pump, man. Again, the market is bearish right now. Let's see on the top. Yeah, you had divergence here. That's why you broke down. See this bearish divergence? Very little, man. Once, from here to here, within the same freaking island. You don't have it on the RSI. And it just broke you down, man, like crazy. And then you have these divergences here playing from previous islands to these islands. Even on the histogram, and you're not really going anywhere, man. So again, like, fuck, it's just weird. Like, that bearish sentiment is really taking a toll on the market. Where is this at? Let's see if I can trace 1736. 1736.73. 99. So again, this will be more or less like a straight line. So okay, this will be taking way too much data into consideration, but being that there's no other valid green points there, I'll go with this. No, actually, there is a green point. What am I talking about? Here it is. I found it. Haha. Gotcha. There we go. So we'll go to here. Okay, I'll tell you what happened here. Why you also probably play this stronger than just that regular divergence that you have here. You know, same stuff that happened with everyone else, man. You're going from here to here. Converging, right? Creating that hidden bearish divergence. Price continuation. Yeah, you're in a downtrend. You got this move to the downside. You try to pump higher, creating divergence, like strong bearish divergence, and then rode you down, right? Anyways, this bullish is not playing, man. This hidden bullish, sorry, not hidden bullish, like strong bullish, twice, and including that you have it on the RSI, and it's not really going on playing ball. Anyways, you have it. This one you can trace it to here. Sorry. This one, I chose you to do it in two parts, but you could certainly trace it to here. It's all one island, right? So you go from this island to this island, and that'll be fine. And you go from here to here. But I just wanted to show you that you have it from one island to the next, and then you would also have it within the same island. Again, they're both valid. And you're not really pumping, and that's just annoying, man. Anyways, let's go into, that's it for Tomahawk. You put another one. You said DAG. What's up, DAG? There we go. DAG is not quoting. Here we go. DAG. Constellation to Bitcoin. Constellation to Ethereum. Constellation to the US dollar on hit Bitcoin. Oh, fuck, man. Yeah, let's go that one. Oh, shit, man. This chart looks weird. Has some, like, really sharp moves. What is this quoting at? Like 0.1 cents. Okay, cool. High, higher, high, higher, high. More positive momentum. You're breaking down, but not on divergence. Fuck, man. That's like really... Okay, cool. Here you have gapage. Okay, cool. Let's see. Let's say here you created like an evening star. I'm going to call it that because you have a huge gap to the upside. You have this undoing like a bearish engulfing. So again, you created an evening star price reversal, right? So you don't have to have divergence. You can just do it off a candlestick pattern to the downside. Still going lower, more negative momentum building. Same shit happening with the RSI, so nothing there. Let's go into 4 hours. Okay, here you had divergence, and you're going in. I'll take it to this sell level, and bearish divergence, price action to the downside. You have been breaking down since, but again, creating bullish divergence, right, from here to here, and yeah, probably from here, from the high also. Okay, cool. I like this one. So from here to here, again, let me check. High for now. Here you're also going low, so from here to here, going lower again, creating that divergence. From here to here, you don't have it on the RSI, so again, you saw that small pump again, coming down again. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, cool. It's also mean a lot more now. So from here to here, going lower. From here to here, going slightly lower. Not on the RSI, but just here you have bullish divergence, price action to the upside. Got that. Here you drop even lower again, creating more negative momentum. So from here to here, you don't have anything. You're just going with the market. Do you see what I see? Many charts have the same fake out. What up, Dag? Yeah, you mean this fake out to the upside or the downside movement? The general downside movement. Everyone's doing the same because Bitcoin is setting the tune for the market, man. Let's see. From here to here. Okay, you had divergence, of course. Let's see. Here to here. And here to here. And you don't have it on the other side. So again, bearish divergence, price action to the downside. You take that really nasty dump. I'm not sure. This is a negative and it looks green, man. See, like negative 14. It just looks green. It just messes up my mind when I see this. Because you're used to seeing this. It's like, man, how can I close up here? Then I probably gap down and open down here. And then I just like burst through. Yeah, it's just weird when the charts look like this, man. I don't like it. From here to here, going lower again, more negative momentum. That's fine. It's still negative and it still looks green. So again, this chart really messing with my mind. So let's go into the 1 hour. Low, high, high, low. Okay, cool. There we go. Here you don't have, you're going lower. So again, you have divergence of the hidden divergence of the bearish kind that would break it to downside. And here, if anything, you're creating a bullish divergence on the shorter term. So from here to here and from here to here. Creating that bullish divergence. You don't have it on the RSI. The freaking RSI just looks weird, man. Oh, you actually do have it on the RSI. It just looks freaking weird from here to here. There we go. So when you have divergence, you would expect to see some kind of price action to the upside. This right now sitting at 0.14 positive, even though it just don't really, can't see it. It just looks like a flat doji. But that's it for this, man. You'll be expecting to see price action to the upside if this was to play out. But again, the major sentiment of the market seems to be bearish, man. And this chart just looks freaking weird, man. I don't like it. It's just a really, really nasty chart. Because the movements are like from 18 cents to like 17 cents or 16 cents and like change. It just looks really blocky. When the charts look blocky or just like dojis, like the information missing, it just makes it really weird to chart. There's Dag. What up, Dag? I'm not sure what this project does, man. I'm not sure, like, most of the projects that we just looked at, I'm not even sure what they do, man. Like RLC, I have no idea. Kava, no idea. Tomo, I have no idea. And Dag, no clue, man. Link, I kind of read about it, but these new ones, I haven't really looked at them. So, yeah. There we go. I'm not sure if the music's playing for you guys, or if it was not playing, but it was telling me that it was playing. So I hope it was playing for you guys. For some reason, it just started playing on Chrome. But I hope that you were getting it. It just showed like it was still moving on my desktop. So again, let's see. Do you guys want to look at something else? Let me know. Meanwhile, I'll go check this out. Where is this? There we go. Huh. Cool. Yeah. If you want to check something out, let me know. We'll definitely look at it. Yeah, for sure. Again, this is still developing. This could still, like, well, this one already developed. This one, the new one, is developing. And this negative momentum has not died out, so watch out for it. So, like, since it's 11 and we've been live for 2 hours, I'll go back and look at Bitcoin and see if anything that we've said is playing out. Okay, so we said we're probably going to float around this area. We kind of are still floating on that area. Above that 20 MA with volatility slightly open on the Bollinger Bands. Again, channeling on Bitcoin. We're probably going to get a violent move. Lower still, no divergence developing. That's it for Bitcoin on the 1 hour. Let's go to Ethereum. If it hasn't done anything on the 1 hour, it's probably not have done anything on the 4 hour. So again, that's it. Low, higher low, sorry, lower low. Last positive momentum. Also on there again, just flatlining a little bit. So not much going on there. Volatility kind of tight on the Bollinger Bands, but you know, has really not contracted very much either. Let's go to the Ripple. The Ripple sitting at a 20 MA, trying to move. Yesterday, like last candle, we just closed at the 20 MA, so again, not the best. Yeah, we're just sitting dead on the middle of this triangle of sorts. Right, there we go. So we're right on the middle. That's it. Contraction on the Bollinger Bands is very little. Not much still going on. This curved in a little bit. This curved in also very little. I'll swing so you guys can see it. See it. There you go. There we go. Not much going on still. I mean, I wouldn't call this divergence, right? This is just going from 1 hour, like skipping 1 hour. That would be hidden bearish, but you know, I wouldn't call that one out. I'm just pointing it out so you can tell me, oh, there's divergence. 5 to 5 comes good. Awesome. So look at Litecoin. Again, just so that we can close the stream just by doing a quick revisit. Some of the coins that you told me, I'm going to check on CoinMarketCap before I go off the air so we can know what they are. I understand them a little bit better. So yeah, nothing happening on Litecoin, just flatlining still. And this, doing the same thing. Look, flatlining. Look at this, man. Nothing happening. Just nothing going on in the 1 hour right now. So again, this could potentially be... This is not really making a triangle here. Huh. Could it be... Could it be that we're in a downsloping channel? I'm trying to figure out if we're in a wedge. Yeah, so you kind of call this a falling wedge. Sorta. Right? In the shorter term. Might actually be playing off this now. See, it's good to revisit stuff. Yeah. Could potentially be a falling wedge. We do get some points here, here, and here. 3 on the top, 2 on the bottom. Again, yes, I do believe this could be a falling wedge. Again, usually you break this to the upside. So, did I not do the 1 hour for Binance? Because here we had divergence. Of the bullish kind. That you potentially see break the upside. Did I do it on this chart? Yeah, I did on this chart. Ha! I did it on another chart. That's why I couldn't see it here. There we go. Divergence. Price action to the upside. Not very strong. Again, here. Why did I not see the falling wedge here? Is it weird, the chart? No, because I have this line. It's probably blurring my vision, and there we go. Here we don't get that many touch points, but again, you know, here it does not look that well. So that's why I didn't see it on this chart. There we go. This one looks much better. So again, sort of divergence there. Sorry, not divergence. Falling wedge. Okay, cool. So you mentioned some projects. I don't know what they are. I'm gonna do what the let's see. I lost my chain of thought there for a second. Where's CoinMarketCap? I did have it open. Here it is. I'm gonna do what the educated fellow do and go look at them on here. Link. I'll start with Link. Chainlink sitting at $2.68. What is he doing, man? Okay, you have a nice move to the upside still. So let's say you're within an uptrend since inception in October 2017. Again, the more major trend still upsloping. Let's see here. So you have a market cap of $936,642,780. Volume traded in the last 24 hours, 174,376,955 Again, dude, you're moving out like a tenth, almost 20% of your market cap. That's a lot. Circulating supply, 350 million links. And total supply, 1 billion links. Anything else here that we should consider? ROI for Link. If you would have bought Link, I'm not sure when this ROI has been calculated from. Okay, at the time of launch, you would have made 1,610% ROI. It's market rank 15. Really? Dude, I never, like, fuck, I guess that's fine, man. I thought there were other coins that were more important than Link, but apparently Link is important, and I just didn't have it on my radar because I rarely look at coin market cap anymore. Because I'm not looking for new projects, I'm not looking for scalping, like, new things, so anyways, that's fine. Highest high, 454, and all-time low, 0.12 cents. Okay, cool. That's it for a Link. Let's go look at RLC. RLC IXEC. Sitting at 74 cents. Market cap $59,655,750. Volume traded $1,544,001. Circulating supply $80,070,793. Sorry, RLCs, and total supply 86,999,785 RLCs. What's happening in this fog? Let's see. It looks more downsloping than upsloping, but right now you seem to be getting into a recovery phase of sorts. Rank 77 on CoinMarketCap. ROI 163% if you bought at the beginning. Now here's a description. Claims to have developed the first decentralized marketplace for cloud computing resources. Providing on-demand access to cloud computing resources, IXEC is reportedly able to support compute-intensive applications in the fields such as AI, big data, healthcare, rendering, and or fintech. Let's look at the other one. We didn't look at Chainlink. It's a decentralized Oracle service which aims to connect smart contracts with data from the real world. Since blockchains cannot access data outside of the network, oracles are needed to function as data feeds into smart contracts. That's pretty interesting, man. I can see why this has value. Oracles provide external data, temperature, weather, trigger smart contract. Okay, cool. Also, they got listed somewhere a couple days ago, right? I think. I can't remember. I think they got listed somewhere. Anyways, this music is getting boring. Let's put that one down. Kava coin. Sitting at $1.15, 14% loss. Kava started on October 26th. That's why you didn't find data farther back. Kava describes itself as a cross-chain DeFi platform for crypto assets. That's it. Awesome. Market cap 7,181,737. Volume traded 18,572,120. So something I want to say about this. It's kind of odd that it's kind of odd. You have a market cap of 7 million, but still you kind of traded twice, almost 3 times your entire cap in the past 24 hours, man. That's just freaking insane. That means everyone bought all the tokens out there 3 times and sold them almost 3 times in one day. That's weird. Circulating supply 6,234,036 Kavas, and total supply 13,691,632 Kavas. Now let's go on to ROI. If you would have gotten in at inception, the fuck, really? I don't think this is the best price you can get in. $1.30. You're sitting at $1.20 in price. Why is it saying 150% increase ROI? That's off. Because it says at inception, right? This would be the earliest data. Probably if you got in here at like 81 cents, you probably have that ROI. But not even, because at 81 cents, yeah, maybe you got in at 81 cents and they're calculating it from there. Fuck, man, this is. Anyway, sitting at 360 ranked on market cap. That's it for Kava. Let's look at Tomo Chain. Tomo Chain. Okay, this one has a little bit more data. 159 ranked, 21% ROI. Started on April 18th of this year. Last year. Awesome. And let's see. Tomo Chain builds itself as a solution to a scalability problem on blockchain platforms. Tomo Chain reportedly features 150 master nodes, architecture with proof-of-stake voting, consensus to near zero fees, and instant transaction confirmation. Security, stability, and chain finality are reportedly guaranteed via techniques such as double validation, staking via smart contracts, and uniform randomized process. Tomo Chain supports all EVM compatible smart contracts. Okay. Still have no idea what Tomo does, man. I'm gonna have to dig deeper into that one. But let's see. Tomo market cap 19,826,294. Total volume traded $6,298,064. Circulating supply 65,323,500 tomos. Total supply 100,000 tomos. Sorry, 100 million tomos. 21% of ROI. Cool. That's it for Tomo. Let's look at DAGs. What's up, DAGs? You got DAGs? It reminds me of Snatch. You like DAGs? Do you like DAGs? Anyways, let's see. Constellation. It's a crypto that operates on the Ethereum platform. Constellation has a current supply of, okay, cool. I can look at that up. The next known price of Constellation. They're not really saying anything about the project. They just say that they operate on Ethereum. Okay, awesome. Your ROI on Constellation. Losing 53.22%. If you got in at inception, I guess. Yeah, it would make sense. Started on July 2018. What is it doing? Sitting at 1 cent. 1.5 cents. Market cap 13,160,149. Volume traded 1,618,909. Circulating supply 169,128,637 DAGs. And total supply 3,711,998,690 DAGs. That's it, guys. Yeah, that's it for this. Anyways, done with all. I'm done with all. Yeah, that's it for tonight, guys. If you like what we do, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you're notified when we go live. Talk about crypto to your friends, to your family, to your buddies, whatever, to your coworkers. Let them know that we're here. We're a crypto-friendly channel. We like all cryptos. We accept all cryptos. We don't really mind people coming in and asking about cryptos and talking about them. So, yeah, that's it for tonight's show. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for sure. If you want to join me again, that'll be amazing. I hope you guys come back and we can have a blast again. That'll be all, guys. Thank you for watching. That's it.